One thing we observe about the culture, especially here in the West, how people are the family structure itself are getting kind of separated by this, devices like the iPhone, the computers.
Well, when I go to a restaurant and I see a couple that are both, I don't know if they're text messaging each other or someone else, but they don't seem to be there, and that's a danger.
People are so intimate with their technology in terms of, the iPhone, iPad, and their computer, and they lack the ability to connect with other human beings. So that's the gap that we can go online, Facebook and talk, but in actuality, we didn't quite connect one-on-one really well.
To be able to reestablish the intimate connection that people have with each other.
I right now work in the tech industry. I've been a part of many different communities within that broader sector, and I can just speak to the way in which this sort of like gospel of productivity without the stability of reflection leads us to fall into these like super separate seeming lives and not be able to connect and not be able to make eye contact and like hardly be able to look ourselves in the mirror sometimes, when like all it would take and all it really takes is one person to break that illusion, that like sense of being separate from our brothers and sisters. And it's really hard to make that choice if you feel like you're alone in it.
Through hosted conversations, I'm hoping that people will be able to find their path to peace. I believe that Peace in the Park will be able to provide resources for persons to reestablish that connection and that intimate connection with not only other people but with themselves. And I think it'll be quite interesting to have these conversations set up for us at random so that we can have these conversations with people that we would normally not interact with in the day-to-day.
It's hard to pick one, but I hope people will experience what I understand as this really awesome poetic word called duende. And it's like a Spanish word. It's supposed to be one of the world's most untranslatable. It's got all kinds of manifestations in language and story. But pretty much to me, it means when like the illusion melts away and you realize the truth of our interconnectivity, and even further than that, of our unity. And when you're in that state of unity, all of the anxieties that we almost take for granted actually melt away, and we're able to be our full, whole self. So I hope that we cultivate and make space for that feeling with each other. August 23rd at Peace in the Park.
Put the iPhone away now and then and hold each other's hand.
Come and connect to the people who will be at this gathering, and do not be afraid. Just come and be yourself and explore your inner being. Whatever brings you joy, just go for it.
Join us on August 23rd from 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. at Golden Gate Park. We will be having our second annual Peace in the Park Festival, and we will be having our first hosted conversations, and we hope to see you there.